Hello students, welcome back to Mathface Java programming tutorials. In this video, I'll be teaching you Integrated Development Environment IDE and BlueJ IDE. Let's see the contents. Introduction, steps involved in compiling a program, introduction to IDE starting BlueJ and compiling, typing and executing a program. Finally, logic building hints. Now, let's start. A program is a set of instructions and data, and software is a set of programs which we already know. And also, software programs are written in high-level languages like English. But these high-level languages are not understood by the machine or computer. So they should be either compiled or interpreted. The compiler or interpreter software comes along with these high-level languages. So we need to learn how to write a program, how to compile a program. Now let's see the steps in compiling a program. First of all, we need to type the program in a software like Notepad. And the program which is written in Notepad is known as source code. After typing the program, we need to compile so that the machine can understand. In Java, a program is converted into bytecode. During this process, if our program is not according to the grammatical rules of Java, which is known as syntax, then errors will be highlighted in the program. The process of fixing the errors is known as debugging, and syntax errors should be debugged and the error-free program gets executed and then only displays the output. Now, introduction to IDE, Integrated Development Environment. The environment that allows typing, compiling, debugging and executing in one place is known as Integrated Development Environment. Every programming language has IDEs. Java has Eclipse, NetBeans, BlueJ, etc. BlueJ is a simple IDE, so the beginners prefer to use the BlueJ interface because it is graphical user interface as well. In my books and videos, concepts of Java programming are explained using the BlueJ environment. Please download BlueJ software from bluej.org to learn the Java language easily, which is taught by me in these videos. Now starting BlueJ IDE. After downloading BlueJ software, on the desktop we find a small icon of BlueJ. Go ahead and double click. It will open up BlueJ window with any existing project if we worked on. Otherwise, once if you close at first this kind of window will be displayed. Use the project menu to create or open a project. So let's click on project, new project. First thing is to be done like this. Let's choose the area where we want to desktop, let's say. On the desktop, I want to create a new project. Let's say first project. If any project is existing in that particular area or folder, it will highlight the error. Otherwise, it creates. Okay. A BlueJ project, first project is created. Now we can create classes here. Any name we can give and later on we can change. For example, if I create A, double click on that, so many lines of code is given for us by default so that programmers can understand what is it and what not. But we are not interested in that. We will start from scratch. So let me close this and open my own recent project, that is recent project, not the first one, this one. Now let's see what is there in format 1. Every program should start with a keyword called class. This is known as a program. Class and some name of class. And class has a starting curly bracket and ending curly brace. That means program starts from this place to ends at this place. Now in between we can create so many tasks. For example, arithmetic class is their program. We can have addition one task, subtraction another one, multiplication, division, like that. Tasks can be written. Each task is written with the keyword called void. And task is also known as method. Some name we give related to our task. Let's suppose addition, we write void addition followed by parenthesis. If it is subtraction, void subtraction, and so on and so forth. Actual code is written in the task only or method only. So what is it? Class, name of the class, curly bracket starting and ending, void, name of the method, parenthesis, curly bracket starting and ending. This is the format of the first program which we are thinking of writing. Now format 2, look at this. Those were not showing some, because they are comments which we will come to know little later on in the previous format. Now class format 2, see this is in red color. These are known as keywords. We will understand them, each one of them. So class, class name, starting and ending. And in this particular program, there are 3 methods or 3 tasks. Name can be anything. So void method 1, parenthesis, starting and ending. Void method 2, int a. This is where we take input. Int means integer. A is a variable. In the memory, it will reserve some space and whatever user enters will be stored here. Then third method, void method 3, has 2 parameters. That means 2 inputs. Like that, n number of methods we can have in the same class, same program. So class, some name, starting and ending, curly braces, void method 1, parenthesis, curly braces, method 2, curly braces, method 3, and curly braces. Let's go ahead and write a simple program. New class. Let's name it as simple. Usually the class names start with capital letter. Now simple has so much, Control A, delete. Let's write class add. This is the starting. Starting ending automatically gives automatic indentation also it gives like 8 spaces. Here I am writing void addition. Now in order to add, I need at least 2 numbers. So first one is int A, second one is int B. In the memory, 2 memory locations are reserved and named as A and B. I haven't written inside anything, the code, but executing this program, compile should be there. This is the IDE. This is the notepad of IDE. It is allowing me to compile here only, integrated development environment. And this is source code. The program which we write is known as source code. So let me compile. It should tell me no syntax errors. We will see what are syntax errors little later on. But now we are concentrating on what is this int A, int B. Close this, and execution is right click, say new add, this is a class, and say OK, object is created. Now when I right click on the object, void addition, int A, int B. We have written this, only one line is seen. Now it is asking me enter A, enter B. This is user input. But after entering, we did not perform any addition. So let's go back and try to perform addition. Here system.out.println, say hello. I did not do anything so far, but Control K, that is the shortcut key, and it is asking me AB also, but we did not do any calculation so far. Let's say 2 and 3 are given. 2 and 3, we did not perform any calculation, but we are seeing hello. Output is in terminal window in Blue Java. And how do we print output? By using a statement called system.out.println. And each statement in the method ends with a semicolon. There is no semicolon here, there is no semicolon here, because this is the starting of the class. Block is there, that means starting and ending is here. Based on class add, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Now after task also, that is method also, there is no semicolon. But inside these, we end with a semicolon. Just like English language, each statement ends with a full stop or a question mark, just like that. Now, this is how you print a message. And let's suppose I want to print whatever is there in A and B. These are variables. I copy system.out.println and place it here twice. And I want to print whatever is there in the memory, then I cannot give double quotes. The variables are the memory areas which we named them, should not be in double quotes. If I put in double quotes, let's suppose B, I put in double quotes. Let's see what happens. This is a text, not, it does not know it is a variable. So hello will be printed, A, whatever value will be printed, but B's value will not be printed. It prints the B as it is. Let's see, Control K and right click, new add, okay, object is created and I'm calling this method, I'm giving 2 and 3, okay, hello, 2, B. So the variables are the data we are entering, those are known as variables, should not be put in double quotes. Had it been open editor, remove the double quotes here. So only the messages should be in double quotes. Okay, Control K. Now it will print whatever I enter in those variables. Let's suppose we have entered 23 and 45. So, hello, 23, 45. This is how we print. Now, calculation. Another variable of integer type I take and say A plus B. That means go to A location, get the value whatever is given by the user. Go to B's location, get the value, add them and store in a new variable, new memory location called C. So this memory location, I want to print system.out.println. I want to print a message, result, and then plus C. What is this? I want to print a message as well as the variable. In that case, I need to use the plus operator in system.out.println. This is joining. Plus means concatenate. So result, I put a colon here and a space here, remember, or let me remove and show you. Result, C, whatever is there in C. So Control K and new add, okay, right click, and A is 2 again, let's say 4, 2 plus 4 is 6 and result is 6, it is showing, hello, 2, 4 and result is 6. But there is no space here, so we need to deliberately give the space between here only, not here, it won't work. Inside the double quotes, you give a space, it works. Control K, it gives a space so that we understand what we are entering, displaying. So, A is 3, tab 5, 5 plus 3 is 8, result is 8. See, it is showing. So this is how we display output. Now let's go ahead and write one more program, class arithmetic, in which we want to have 3 methods. Void add, which requires int some A, comma int B. Now system dot, okay, let's take int C equals to A plus B. System dot out dot println result space and plus C. This we know already. And I want to copy the same thing and then I cannot give the same name. Add method is already there, but I don't want to give, I want to subtract. So I give sub. Here calculation should be A minus B, but in system.out.println, concatenation of the message and the variable is always plus only, no minus here. So control K, and if you see, there would be two methods in the object. Object has this one, arithmetic, new arithmetic. Okay, this object has two methods. One is add, second one is subtract. Add we have already seen. Let's go to subtract and give 3 and 4. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. Result is minus 1. Similarly, we can have n number of methods. Control C, Control V, not subtract. Let's suppose I want to find out the product of two numbers. Then formula is multiplication symbol is asterisk sign, and result or product you can change. Anything you can write. Here difference, anything. And also at a time only one method gets executed, so I can have int a, int b, int a, int b, int a and b, or I can have any other variables. Let's say x, y, and this is z. Now let's see little syntax errors now. Control A, immediately it is saying A I don't know, B I don't know, and C I don't know, because in this method we have declared x, y and z. This is known as syntax error. Unless and until we rectify this or debug this program, it won't allow me to execute. We cannot. Control K, errors found, close this. My arithmetic is not like this. If there are no errors, then only it looks like this. So go ahead and change this. X, and the second variable is y, and the result is stored in z. Now Control K, no problems. Let's suppose I put a semicolon here, because a method doesn't have a semicolon, because based on that two statements are there still. Control K, it gives an error. It says missing method body. This is known as body of the method. Semicolon means end of it. There is nothing based on that. So it is showing us some error. Let's suppose I say class and void. Void is a keyword which we will understand. The red colored words cannot be the names. So Control K, it says errors found in the class and identifier expected. Sometimes it gives correct explanation, sometimes it cannot give. So we give the names differently, not these red colored words. Arithmetic. Control K, no errors. Now my object will have three methods. Okay. Add, product and subtract. Product, int x, y, it is asking 3 and 5. 3 5s are 15. Product is 15. And I have this particular clear screen at method call is on, tick mark. Had it been it is not there, all the methods output will be displayed in the same window. Addition, 3, 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, result is 4. See, the previous output is still there because clear screen at method call we did not give. And subtraction, if I say 3 and then 6, minus 3 would be there. 3 minus 6 is minus 3. So options clear screen at method call, then it won't show the previous method's output. So this is about how to use BlueJ. How to use BlueJ window. Here is a practice exercise. Let me teach you how to write a simple program. Write a program to find the perimeter of a square. The formula they gave us. We, the programmers, do not need to mug up all the formulas. Now, first of all, we need to decide what is input, what is the type of input. As of now, we know integer only. And then what should be the output. And also name of the class, how many methods required, and what is the name of the method. Now, input is 4 into side. To apply this formula, we don't know what is side. So, input is side, integer. And what should be the output? Find the perimeter of a square. So, perimeter is the output. And class is square. Any name you can give, square or perimeter. But class is square, void perimeter. Int s, you know the formula. System dot, first of all you store somewhere, and system.out.println that particular variable. Similarly, write a program to find the area of rectangle, length and breadth. So we don't know length and breadth. If we know, we can do, the user has to give. We can apply the formula. So input is length and breadth. Both of them are integers. Output should be area of rectangle and class name may be rectangle. So one method, void area int L int B. Third one is find perimeter of a rectangle. 2 into length plus breadth. Into is multiplication symbol, that is asterisk sign. We need length and breadth, integers. Perimeter we want to find. See, rectangle I cannot give 2 rectangle classes. So I have changed little bit rectangle peri, something like that. One method with 2 inputs. What are they? Int L, int B, similar to this particular thing. And then create a class volume with 2 methods and find the volume of cube and cuboid. So for the first method, a cube, if I know a, I can do a into a into a. So input is only 1 and integer. Volume of cube should be the output. And cuboid, length into breadth into height, that is volume of cuboid. Input is length, breadth and height. 3 of them are integers. Volume of cuboid is the output. And class is volume. 2 methods, volume cube which requires int A, volume cuboid which requires int L, int B and int H. So with these guidelines, please write all these programs. Now that we have seen how to create a project, open a project, format a Java program, typing a simple program, compiling, debugging and executing, let's see some logic building hints. We give instructions to the computer with the help of a language, that is Java language in this case. That means we need to register the syntax or grammar of Java and build the logic. How do we build the logic? The program should be written in a notebook, keeping the points in mind: what is input, what is output, what will be the formula, and things like that, how many methods. And then guess the output of the program after writing in the notebook, which is known as dry run. And then type and see the output and match with the dry run. And the benefits are: learning a language is easier, logic building would be easier, and learning one language thoroughly facilitates learning other languages easily, very easily. And I told you I have written a book with my colleague Sukhjinder Kaur ma'am. And this book is Basics in Computer Applications. Features are: concept is explained with the help of examples. After each concept, practice exercises are given, and a QR code downloads the solutions to practice exercises. Dry run is given as and when required. At the end of the chapter, back exercises are also given for more practice. And I am giving Amazon link to the book in the description box. The next video is about principles of object-oriented programming. Thank you.